Really much.
really much.
I have the chance, finally, after many months, that I request the presence of Elina, which is a really important and famous to be director and actor from Finland, and more specifically Helsinki and all around. To then all this effort I did, all just for one thing, to know what you think about street theater, because you also, I heard that you also did some projects.
Yes.
And what is your opinion about?
In Finland.
Yes, in Finland.
Okay. Well, I think that street theater is just coming up to Finland, and of course we have like street musicians and dancers and that kind of small performance in the streets, but I think the bigger happenings have just started in the last few years. For example, flash mobs has just arrived to Finland and they have started doing it. And that sort of thing. Before, I think I would say, if we go 5 years back in time, I would say not so many flash mobs, probably even most people wouldn't even know what does it mean. And
this was maybe similar in other areas of Europe as well.
Yeah, it just arrived, and I think also like cheering up the whole city scenery, like with art, like not graphics but paintings and different kind of happenings has just arrived, I think, in Finland. For example, the restaurant day. That's, I can't remember what was the first time that happened, but to put more life and vibe to cities in Finland, which I think it's really good and really important. And I think also that now people are realizing it, that you can actually do that if you just ask that can I do this performance to this park. I don't think, well, just for example, like 5 years ago, people didn't even kind of thought about it. There was like, of course, performances since I think the late 60s or something in Finland, the first one which was happening in the streets, and that kind of thing has happened, but it has been quite rarely. But now more and more people are more interested about to do it in the streets and in the city, in the different places, and also that people wouldn't have to pay, that they could just come and see it
and make offers sometimes, or not to your project.
Like give money. No. I think the one I'm doing now, it's totally free to the audience and also to the kids who are coming and participating to that project. The metro, what I did 2012, that was that people have to pay to come and see it.
But it's like an exposition almost.
Yeah, but of course, to have the full experience, people paid it. But of course, there was lots of people who just happened to pass by and saw it, some part of the performance. And some even travel with the metro to come and see the next stop. So yeah, so it went well. That's what I think.
And this
coming up.
Then you did as far how many projects about open or public areas?
first one was 2007. I was doing this angel performance in Turku. Just this street performance thing.
But people performing dressed up as angels?
I was
You
only,
were the only angel?
only one. I was acting to be people's guardian angel. It was a speechless thing, and then I kind of helped and followed people around and looked their reactions and stuff. And then the other one was happening in Vasankatu in Kallio, Helsinki. That was a schoolwork, and then one was in Kalasatama, and then was the metro, which was in metro stations, and that was 2012. And now I'm doing this project coming up, the premiere. Like the premiere is in May, end of May.
Nice.
Yes.
And what is your feeling with street performances? How do you compare them with indoor performances?
I think
Is it harder or
It's-
easier to
it's-
play outside? Is it more challenging or?
It is sometimes. Well, actually, I forgot to say. I also this is one project which was in Töölö, and we were supposed to have this beautiful dinner in this one courtyard. The show ended there, and people has walked around with the actors through the streets. But it was absolutely terrible weather, a big storm, and the tent went whoosh, and everything
Flow
the
away.
drinks and the flowers and that kind of thing. That's, I think, is one of the biggest challenge in street art is the weather. You can't, when you set a date to performance, a big thing, you can't really know what kind of weather it is. It's kind of pouring rain or...
And for sure in Finland, no? Where the weather is so unpredictable.
Yes, it is. So, and of course we have winter, which can be really cold, for example,
And this would
-20, so...
This would limit the public exposure to the performance,
Yes.
or even make the performers freezing.
Yes. So it was really cool that in the metro project we could practice it already on March, because we were inside the stations, metro station, and they are a bit warmer. So we had that. But there is lots of also challenges of coordinating the whole thing. If it's a thing that the paid audience have to come with you like through the streets, then you have to have a really good plan, like where to go next and what time and that kind of thing. But I think those are the biggest challenges. Also, of course, if you are a professional artist and you have to make a living out of it,
Then
then
it's more challenging.
yes, of course. And I think it's really important to have a courage to apply from the different kind of sources that we have to get the money to do this kind of projects, because we really need those to get also like Finnish audience to see art and make the city more lively here.
And maybe also as player yourself, you have to be more brave,
Yes.
because the public is a non-public. It's just random people that didn't choose to see you, and you don't know what they would do and what they would say or how they would think about you performing.
Yes.
While when you have a play, you are in your area, they come to see you, and you are actually the ruler.
Yes.
Even if you're playing bad or whatever, it's your giving.
Yeah. Yes. And I think that I was doing my final work about performing arts. That one part of it was performing arts, and I did a performance in Turku, and I was just investigating the same thing that you said, that about the audience and the relationship of the performer and the audience, and if you don't have a specific role even, like how do you feel, and it is a same but different feeling.
Same but different.
It is.
Like in Thailand.
Yeah, yes, like in Thailand. How it is.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you, really. Yeah, it's fun, to... You're really photogenic.
Thank you.